The Scorpio Solar Fire Ritual. Processional and Alleluia. Disciples of the light are we, disciples with our hearts aflame, disciples who aspire to know the will of Him who dwells within the highest sphere, Shambhala's King of Glory. Rise we must, and conquer all that holds us in confinement here below. Rise we must in victory over lower lunar life. Discipleship must terminate in triumph, triumph over every vice, triumph over every snare, triumph over every fault preventing solar life. Hearts of fiery love we must one day become. Thus let us tread the noble path which one day leads unto the solar heart. Let us as disciples tread the path which leads unto the flaming heart of the sun. Let us take our positions on the fourfold field of discipleship service.
Disciples of the Master, now rise, 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 press forward ever faster, and rise, 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 disciples of the Son of Man, arise, disciples of Shambhala's King, arise, disciples of the silent watching one. Discipleship, the painful path of discipleship, unto its glorious end. Disciples of the Master, be wise, 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 faster, ever faster, be the sight before your eyes. Disciples of the Son of Man, disciples of Shambhala's King, disciples of the silent watching one. disciples of the Master, now rise, 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 press forward ever faster, and rise, 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 disciples of the Son of Man, arise, disciples of Shambhala's King, arise. Tread the path of discipleship, the thorny path of discipleship, the path of triumphant discipleship, unto its glorious consummation, unto its glorious, glorious, glorious
We now are summoned here to face the cruel and deadly beast, who for ages long has lain asleep within the cavern of our hearts. We gather at that crucial point upon the endless path where drastic action is required. The road to light is blocked by loathsome darkness. Thus, darkness must be banished, and the lighted way stand clear. Indeed, the dire moment has arrived. Towards the past we may not turn. Disgust awaits all those who choose retreat. Yet terror and detachment lie ahead, the rending process, tearing high from low, the severing which anticipates the march triumphant into light. Gracious balance now no longer serves. The scales of judgment have been tipped, and thus the fight is on. The midway point must be relinquished, satisfying though it seemed to be. Let us form a central channel, symbolic of the noble middle path, which now we leave in search of victory over lower self.
Choose a dire way. I choose a dangerous way. I choose a darker way. A way which leads in Yet darkness leads unto the light. Yes, darkness leads unto the light. To light upon the path, to love and life and triumph on the path, to triumph I leave the middle way. I leave the middle way. I leave the
Let us gather at the edge of the foul swamp, where dwells the dreaded Hydra. Yes, a dark and dire way we choose. We leave the ways of pleasantness, moderation far behind. The destined fight now calls. Death awaits. Surely I will die, that greater I may live. With firm deliberation, with full expectancy of death, we wend our way unto the ancient dragon's lair.
Say
have reached the dragon's lair. Let us listen for the movement of the lurking beast. All is silent. Nothing stirs. Is there aught within? Perhaps the search is fruitless, the monster a mere fable, nothing but a foolish dream of fevered minds. Perhaps what we have seen and heard is all there is to see and hear. Why not turn and leave the eerie stillness of this place? Yet bold reports of battles ages old, of those who fought the beast in days of yore, of those who died, and those who lived to tell the tale in triumph, have shown the beast as real. Yet nothing stirs. Let us call unto the beast. Let us challenge it to stir within the depths and then come forth.
Dragon of the depths, arise if you exist. We stand in readiness, we stand in boldness. We are here to face you and destroy you. Come forth and prove your strength. Emerge into the light of day. Awaken, awaken, awaken. Awaken and come forth. Darkness and silence. Nothing moves. Dragon of the depths, arise if you exist. Come forth, present. Do your worst against us. Surely you are not afraid. The ancient power of misuse you have upon your side. Arise and face the one who seeks to prove his strength against your unrefuted might, or calls you coward if you will not issue forth. Awaken, awaken, awaken and come forth. Darkness and silence, nothing stirs below. Dragon of the depths, dragon of the depths, arise, arise, if you exist. Arise, arise, and now come forth. Perhaps indeed you are not real, a figment of the fear of pilgrims, warriors Awaken and come forth. Awaken, awaken, awaken and come forth. Awaken, awaken, awaken and come forth. Darkness and silence, silence in the deep. Let us return to
Brothers and sisters, do not turn away. We are deceived if we think the battle won. Though we have not seen the beast, yet surely it exists. And if in your naivete you turn to other things, thinking that your way unto the light is clear, the loathsome beast, unknown to us, will subtly wrap its coils around our striving feet, and bind us in 1,000 hidden ways. Never will we reach the light. Try and seek howe'er we will. Better now to try and fail than lull ourselves, retreating, fantasizing peace. If your courage now suffice, there is a way we may bestir the beast. Let us send into that pitchy darkness all our aspiration for the greater life of love. Be consumed with lambent flame. Burn with ardor for the light. Let the fiery love of God race in freedom through our veins. Shoot the fiery arrows of our highest aspiration down into the murky depths, down into the bowels of the rank and ancient cave. And then await the certain wrath of one long sworn to our defeat. Agreed. Let us form the sacred symbol of the Lord of love and light, then sound a fiery call which cannot be denied.
Burning, burning, burning for the light. Burning, burning, burning for the light. Burning
will tread where the Christ has trod. Burning, burning, burning for the Christ. Burning, burning, burning for the Christ. Burning, burning.
We don't deserve the Christ. We long to love and save.
Whate'er we have, that will we give. We will give as the Christ once gave.
Burning, burning, burning for the truth.
Burning, burning, burning for the love of God.
We'll serve the Lords of light. We'll serve the living Christ.
We'll serve the Lord of the world.
Until the task is done.
We'll serve the soul of humanity.
Until the victory is won.
Fiery arrows burning, burning. Fiery arrows burning, burning.
Flaming fiery arrows, shoot, shoot, shoot into the blackness. Let there be light now.
Let there be love now.
Let humanity arise in might, arise in
The ancient dragon stirs, as indeed we thought it would. Feel within yourselves the stirring. Realize the ancient dragon is but you, and you alone. Feel the presence of the beast, and know its full malevolence. We have now become the beast. Know yourself to be the one you sought to fight.
Put seek to deny, and all the good you seek to do, I will strangle, I will strangle, I will strangle to
Dragon and warrior, dweller and disciple, you are both. Divide, become your warring selves. Let one stand forth for all, to face the dweller he has made. Face the dreaded ninefold foe, whoever seeks to lay him low. Our mortal enemy stands before us, nay, within us. It rests upon its loathsome tail, familiar, too well known. With fearless gaze we face the dragon we have now become.
See me, look at me and weep for all you are, for all you have become. See me, look at me and weep for all you are. I shall destroy you. 9 the ways you are mine. 9 the ways I dwell in you. Your body is mine. Your feelings are mine. Your mind is mine. Your mind is mine. Your mind is mine. Your mind is mine. Step forth, O fool.
Before the hour of combat dire, and summoning our courage, we step forth, a few for all, to fully understand the triple evil we have wrought. Then speaks the dragon. With these 3 heads I devour your body, and render it my slave, the servitor of darkness. The love of sex speaks. I am the rampant love of sex, and claim you as my own. I pervert the sacred fire, intended to preserve your race, directing it to lust and dire excess. In passion I consume your strength, and leave you wasted on the field of life, dead to higher things, and useless in the quest for light and love. I am the rampant fire of sex, and claim you as my own. The love of money speaks. I am the greedy love of money, and claim you as my own. I pervert the flowing golden stream, intended to precipitate the good, directing it instead to feed your selfish personal desire. There'll be no end to what you want, though none of it you need. Thus you'll get and grasp until you hold within your clutching hands whatsoe'er your darkened heart desires. More and evermore, you must have money for that more. I am the greedy love of money, and I claim you as my own. The love of comfort speaks. I am the slothful love of comfort, and I claim you as my own. I whisper softly in your ear whene'er your aspiration seeks to rise. Why exert? Why extend? Why disturb your quiet and your rest? Were you not born to be at peace, cushioned from the harsh, intruding world? Thus slowly, and unknown to you, I rob you of the power to ascend, which comes alone to those who gladly welcome stark adversity. And thus you weaken and grow soft, nestle gently in the lunar darkness, safe from light and love and wider life. I am the slothful love of comfort, and I claim you as my own. The 3 physical heads come forth. Around and around and around we go, entwining and again entwining, strangling your life away. The 3 disciples retreat. We retreat as lifeless shadows, weakened by a horrifying sight. The second group of disciples steps forth. Before the hour of combat dire, and summoning our courage once again, we step forth, a few for all, to fully understand the triple evil we have wrought. The three heads of emotion speak together. With these three heads I devour your feelings, and render them my slave, servitors of darkness. The head of fear speaks. I am cringing coward fear, and claim you as my own. I seep my way into your aura, turning it a pallid, sickly gray. As you approach the threshold, which bravery alone can cross, I weaken and repel you, filling you with anxious doubt. I breathe my chilling breath into your veins, freezing your resolve, dooming you to futile darkness, wherein you huddle, trembling, wretched, unfulfilled, the merest ghost of what you might have been. I am cringing coward fear, and I claim you as my own. The head of hatred speaks. I am venomous hatred, and claim you as my own. I blight your life with virulence, poisoning all love of humankind. I render you a thing of thorns, repelling and repelled, corrosive and consumed in wrath, vile to the touch, a horror to the eye, and all the lighted blessings poured forth to you by those who truly care, by those who seek to love, I force you to deflect and then destroy, cruelly, contemptibly. Thus banishing yourself to isolation bleak, your aura ravaged by malignant flames of blackest fire, unholy fire of malice, till all your treasury of good is gone, and you collapse, impotent, depleted, and alone. I am venomous hatred, and I claim you as my own. The love of power speaks. I am the rampant lust for power, and claim you as my own. I fill your vaulting mind with dreams of greatness, of fiats unimpeded, of willful words which no one dares oppose, of multitudes obedient to your every whim. And all consideration, all kindness which you owe, I have you count as naught beside the eminence you crave. Ascending thus, you trample those whom you should love, climbing to the summit all alone, despicable, despised, a victim of the misery you caused upon your selfish upward way. Triumphant though you then may seem, powerless you'll be, because your love of power grew too large, far larger than the love of love. And thus your fate will be defeat. I am the rampant lust for power, and I claim you as my own. The three emotional heads speak. Around and around and around we go, entwining and again entwining, strangling your life away. The three disciples retreat. We retreat as lifeless shadows, weakened by a horrifying sight. The third group of disciples steps forth. Before the hour of combat dire, and summoning our courage yet again, we step forth, a few for all, to fully understand the triple evil we have wrought. The dragon speaks. With these three heads I devour your mind, and render it my slave, the servitor of darkness. Pride speaks. I am towering pride, and I claim you as my own. I satisfy you all too well with sight of your own self. Compellingly I illustrate the lowliness of all save you, and you alone. Inferior, unworthy, every other one. No one to admire, no one to respect. For who can match the majesty you have become in your own eyes? And as your admiration for your bloated self expands, I blind you to all else. Every merit in another you deny, Every virtue in another you condemn. Yourself, and once again yourself, is all you care to see, and so see naught of that which truly is. Deluded thus, you take your place with those of darkened sight, victim of that false and foolish oneness called yourself. For you, so steeped in satisfaction with yourself, are truly bored and bitter in your empty heart. I am towering pride, and I claim you as my own. Separativeness speaks. I am the cleaving curse of separation, and claim you as my own. When love invites, I have you stand aloof, never trusting, never joining, never blending with your other selves, always lonely, always loveless, recoiling from the bridging touch, recoiling from the chance to know how good it is together to be one. Thus no support, no nurturance can reach you, and thus you wither unsustained, alone, all alone, but not at one. I am the cleaving curse of separation, and I claim you as my own. The head of cruelty speaks. I am calculating cruelty, and claim you as my own. Cold of heart, merciless, utterly content with lesser self and its constricted ways, abusing and perverting trust, knowing how to wield the knife of word or glance to cause the greatest pain, all to satisfy a self too well assured, wresting from each brother that which he desires most, for the wrongful joy of causing ruin, as the petty self is raised to power, heedless of the pain imposed, remorseless, crushing out all feeling of the heart. Inhuman you'll become, a candidate for sinister emprise, dedicated enemy of love and sacred law. I am calculating cruelty, and I claim you as my own. The three mental heads. Around and around and around we go, entwining and again entwining, strangling your life away. The disciples retreat. We retreat as lifeless shadows, weakened by a horrifying sight. Thus the dragon is revealed in all its loathsome might. No easy prey it is, and those who seek to conquer it must conquer first themselves. Let all again become disciples, identifying with the light. Meditation. In meditation deep, let us contemplate the dragon with its 9 devouring heads. Which head or heads of 9 present for us the greatest danger to the life of light and love? Let us see the inner beast and come to know our enemy, our hidden, ancient, unredeemed self. As we enter into mortal strife, in which battle only one and one alone will triumph, let us with solemnity call upon the planetary Lord of Death to reinforce the valiant hand by which the hideous beast must now be slain. Let us now create the symbol of the darkest lord most dreaded, Pluto, Lord of Death. First upon the subterranean Lord of Death we call, on Pluto, Lord of lightless Hades, Lord of all below, well hidden from our sight. We call now for his lethal power to face our mortal foe. Lord Pluto, now arise and come to our aid.
Sharpen, 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 sharpen with the point of a penetrating sword, that it may find the heart of darkness. And venom, every fiery arrow,
Meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder well on Pluto, Lord of Death, the one who cuts the thread, the one who brings at last an end to that which must no longer live, the one who is the serpent power, healing as he rises from the depths unto the heights. Let us ponder Pluto and his bitter gifts which lead to transformation. Let us form the symbol of the Lord who takes his stand upon the battlefield of lower life, Mars, the god of war. Now we call upon the Lord of battle, Mars, the valiant Lord of war, to fill us with the will to fight, that we may bravely face our mortal foe. We call now for his courage in this hour of final combat dire. Lord of warriors, Mars, now arise. Come swiftly to our aid.
Mighty Mars, God of war, Lord of the bloody field of battle, fill us with your ardent strength. Mighty Mars, God of war, Lord of the bloody field of battle, Lord of the bloody field of battle, fill us with your ardent strength. Relentless warriors we would be, relentless warriors we would be, returning every deadly thrust with stroke more deadly still, that not one head unsevered shall remain, that not one head unsevered shall remain. Upon the fearsome dragon, upon the fearsome dragon. Mighty Mars, God of war, Lord of the bloody field of battle, Lord of the bloody field of battle, Lord of the bloody field of battle, fill us with your ardent strength.
Meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder well on Mars, the Lord of war. What place has he within our lives? Do we understand that psychic war must ever rage before a lasting inner peace can be achieved. How really do we use the gifts of Mars to face and overcome the inner foe? Let us ponder deeply. Let each of us now take his place upon the field of battle, and summon to the surface the hideous image of the beast who threatens our defeat. Before you let the image stand, and see it well. Your mortal foe upon the inner psychic plane, a different foe for each. Your foe, and yet yourself. See it well. In meditative silence, before the hour of combat, let us all affirm our strength.
I am strong to do the deed which must be done. I am strong to end the grip of death. I am strong to last until the battle's won. I am strong and I'll prevail, I'll breathe my final breath. Mars, send your running flame. Pluto, send your arrow. This rampant evil I shall take. Strength be my rain and I am strong to do the deed which must be done. I am strong to end the grip of death. I am strong to last and last until the fearsome battle's won. I am strong and I'll prevail. I am strong and I'll prevail. Oh, breathe my final breath.
Let the combat begin. Wrestle, fight, and match strength with strength, and offer blow for blow. Seek with all the will you have to slay your ancient foe. the defeated warriors speak. The reign of sex prevails. The reign of money prevails. The reign of comfort prevails. The reign of fear prevails. The reign of hate prevails. The reign of power prevails. The reign of pride prevails. The reign of separateness prevails. The reign of cruelty prevails.
Strength has turned against us. The beast was stronger than we knew. For every
In meditation deep, let us ponder well the lesson of defeat. Has the dragon really won? Has it truly won forever? Why does the dragon always seem to win at first? And focusing within our present lives, wherein lies our victory? And wherein lies defeat? How can we tip the balance towards the good? Let us ponder deeply. Let us now become the two, which finally must merge and blend as one. We live in a divided state, a dragon and a god. Failed is our attempt to join the two, and thus be whole. Will nothing soothe the longings of our hearts to end this strife? Will we never be at one?
Two am I, and would be one. Torn am I, and would be whole. Moon am I, and yet the sun. Flesh am I, and yet
Meditation. Let us ponder on division, on the two opposed to one. Why, in archetypal terms, is oneness good, and two-ness linked to evil? Where are the divisions in our nature? Where the lines of cleavage? Are these cleavages now mending? If not, what halts the bridging, the harmonizing of the two as one? Let us ponder deeply. Within a sacred circle, together let us counsel wisely. Brothers and dear sisters, we doomed our valiant struggle from the start. We sought to slay the deadly beast with worldly might alone. We marshaled strength in great abundance, yet without a single ray of real understanding to light the dusky caverns of our minds. Indeed, we fought as fools within the dark. Not with strength and strength alone can the struggling warrior fight this fearsome battle and prevail. In eagerness for conquest, we failed to call upon the one whose aid was indispensable, bright Mercury. Thus, let us call the messenger, the Lord who links the heavens to earth, the Lord who rules the force which slays illusion, who wields the force which drains the life of Maya, devitalizing totally the Hydra's sinuous coils. Let our invocation rise to Mercury, Lord of the realm of reason pure. Call for the light of Mercury. Call for the dispelling radiance of the winged god of reason. Call for Buddhi. Call for intuition pure. Call for the Lord who rules the highest air, the air which consciousness must deeply breathe if it would live. Call for Mercury, guide of every blinded seeker of the light. We form the symbol of the God who leads the human soul into the presence of the higher light. Thus, befriending Mercury, we choose again to enter into mortal strife. This time the outcome must be final. No mere skirmish this, no mere testing of our strength. This time the beast must be destroyed, or else the spirit gasp in strangulation, till some distant day on which at last the deed be done. Reflect on time. If not now, then when? Once again we take our place upon the field of battle, but wielding weapons forged in light. Again the phantom stands before us, threatening our defeat. Again the inner phantom foe, who dwells upon the threshold of the light, prowling at the portal of initiation. Yet not in stressful combat is the battle won, but kneeling in the radiant light. So let us in humility kneel upon the battleground, and in meditation deep let each of us confront our ancient present foe, this time not with arms, but with dispelling rays of light. Let the dweller and the angel face each other in the light. Within the light we see a vision, not only of the ancient foe, but of an angel pure and free, dispelling every darkened thought, dispersing negativity. The light in which we kneel is sure angelic light, streaming from the countenance of the radiant solar Lord. The angel and the dweller are the two who must be one. Lo, the angel and the dweller meet.
unchanged.
Before a heart of fiery love, not dweller cannot stand unredeemed. Before
Meditation. In meditation deep, let us stand within the radiance of the solar Lord. Let us feel the approach of this great being, long our heavenly friend. Let us feel and know the angel as a presence higher than the lunar light. Now, standing in the radiance of the heart of fiery love, we see and understand. We see and understand the coiled illusion which we once thought real. We see how it has strangled us, cycle after cycle, depriving us of rightful, higher sight. With deepening understanding, blessed in angelic light, and in the special way that our angelic light reveals, let each of us defeat and yet redeem the foe. We kneel in meditation. Together and as one, let us lift our foe into the air sweet and pure, of divine understanding. Whatsoe'er our foe may be, let each of us now lift it, and, as symbol of our triumph, hold it high aloft, until its life has ebbed, and the power which in ignorance we gave it is returned unto the one who wrongly gave it forth, returned to every one of us. Together now, we lift. Let all disciples rise. The disciples speak in liberation. Not lust, never again. Let the rightful use of sex now prevail. Not greed, never again. Let the rightful use of money now prevail. Not sloth, never again. Let the rightful care of each and every vesture now prevail. Not fear, never again. Let the rightful use of caution now prevail. Not hatred, never again. Let the rightful rejection of evil now prevail. Not ambition, never again. Let the rightful exercise of power now prevail. Not pride, never again. Let rightful self-respect now prevail. Not separation, never again. Let rightful integrity now prevail. Not cruelty, never again. Let rightful tolerance now prevail. Let us form the symbol of the spine, the rod of power that lifts the fire of freedom from the base unto the heavenly heights.
I am a line from earth to heaven, a radiant span from base to crown, conduit for the guiding sound, and channel for the soul's own sound.
Let the solar serpent now arise in might. The power of the dragon is my own.
I am a rod, God's power descends, coursing through each wheel of fire. Down flows life that never ends, up soars the serpent ever high. Let the solar serpent now arise in might. The power of the dragon is my own. The power of the dragon is my own.
Now we know how each may overcome the dreaded dragon of his own, and lay to waste the beast who stood athwart the portal into light. But still today there prowls a greater beast by far, who preys upon the lives of one and all. Against this beast the power of but one alone is faint. Yet, as a group, we may in some small way assist to vanquish and redeem it, and thus, victorious over self, thus consecrated to the light, together and as one, let us now assail the greater ninefold foe. Assail the dweller of our race, to aid all those who struggle with the darker side, reclaiming misused power in the name of the higher good. We meditate upon the redemption of humanity through the conquest of its dweller. Let us gather in the circle of transformation. All disciples speak. O head of lust, return your power to humanity's soul. Let God's good law prevail. O head of greed, return your power to humanity's soul. Let God's good law prevail. O head of sloth, return your power to humanity's soul. Let God's good law prevail. O head of fear, return your power to humanity's soul. Let God's good law prevail. O head of hate, return your power to humanity's soul. Let God's good law prevail. O head of ambition, return your power to humanity's soul. Let God's good law prevail. O head of pride, return your power to humanity's soul. Let God's good law prevail. O head of separation, return your power to humanity's soul. Let God's good law prevail. O head of cruelty, return your power to humanity's soul. Let God's good law prevail. Let God's good law prevail. Jubilant, anticipating triumph which must one day surely come, we dance upon the dragon we have conquered in our thought, envisioning the downfall of the one who threatens all of humankind.
Now you are ours, now you are ours, we reclaim you as our own. Now you are ours, now you are ours, you have died that we may live, and we reclaim your power. Now you are ours, now you are ours, we reclaim you as our own. Nine were the ways, nine were the ways, nine the ways you vanquished us. Nine were your powers, nine were your powers, nine your powers over us. Nine are the powers, nine are the powers, nine the powers which now we use to serve
us assemble on the field of triumph. Let the ancient cry ring forth, as from the lips of Hercules, the greatest of the dragon slayers. Warrior am I, and from the battle I emerge triumphant.
From the battle I emerge triumphant. Warrior of light am I, the ancient Hydra have I slain. Warrior am I, and from the battle I emerge triumphant. Not for myself alone, but to end my brother's pain. Warrior am I, and from the battle I emerge triumphant. Warrior of light am I, the ancient Hydra have I slain. Warrior am I, and from the battle I emerge triumphant. Not for myself alone, but to end my brother's pain. Warrior am I, warrior am I, triumphant, triumphant am I. Warrior am I, warrior am I, warrior am I, warrior am I. From the battle I emerge triumphant. Warrior am I, and from the battle I emerge triumphant. Triumphant, triumphant, triumphant am I. Triumphant am I.
Let us form the circle of transformation. We have joined the ranks of victors, those who fought and won, prevailing o'er our ancient mortal foe, in a crucial, early war, though other wars await. Let each assert the nature of one victory achieved, and one future victory which must be attained. All use the form victor over, victor yet to be over, and thus foresee the way of transformation. though in truth our victory be partial, for many lives and many guises hath the ancient foe, and many are the levels up to 9, whereon it will and must be faced, still a day must come for us, and for all humanity, when in truth we will achieve in fullness, and rightly may be named victors through clear, pure will. Together, victors through clear, pure will. Let us form the symbol of the whirling cross, the cross of cosmic Kundalini.
We have conquered the dragon of the dark, the Hydra with its 9 devouring heads. Yet though we conquer dragons, we remain, for now we are dragons of the light. We have conquered the dragon of the depths, the Hydra with its 9 devouring heads. Yet though we conquer dragons, we remain, for now we are dragons of the heights. One day we, one day we, one day we and all shall be inspired by the dragon of the northern skies, the celestial dragon, who threads his way between the greater and the lesser, the Father and the Son, the bearer of power and the bearer of love. One day we and all shall be dragons of wisdom, dragons of supernal wisdom, sworn to the service of the earth. One day we and all shall be dragons of wisdom, dragons of supernal wisdom, sworn to the service of the earth. Sworn to the service of the
From the greater dragon, mysterious source of cosmic Kundalini, then passing through the Sisters 7, the hub round which our local cosmos turns, emanates that cosmic Buddhic power which inspires every son of man, who standing at the 6th degree decides upon the humbling path of service to the little planet he could leave behind, if so he chose. Cosmic might inheres within the dragon of the skies, and fire so tremendous that it even stirs the life of him of whom naught may be said. But cosmic love as well the dragon holds and sheds abroad, and each upon this little sphere who seeks to overcome the lesser dragon of the ancient lunar life must utilize a portion of that cosmic love which streams forth from the greatest dragon we can know. The constellation Scorpio and its ensouling lord is one who brings the fourth great ray unto our little planet. Scorpio as well empowers all questing lives who stand upon the fourth division of ascent unto the higher planes, the sons of men by name. Scorpio the warrior, Scorpio the dragon slayer, resonates unto the greater dragon, bringing thus the power to conquer lesser serpents serving matter. The wisest human beings upon our planet have risen into triumph through the tests and trials of Scorpio, have conquered all duality, have conquered all division, have defeated lower dragons by becoming dragons of the living light. Dragons of the ageless wisdom, dragons wise as serpents, certain in their power to transform the low to high. Let us ponder these alignments of a great and cosmic kind. The greatest of the dragons, the greater and the lesser bears, the sisters seven, the scorpion, the solar Logos blue, and the earth, with all its angels and its tortured human family, suspended in between the heavenly heights and hellish depths. Let us seek to understand the mighty drama of redemption, playing out within the presence, nay, within the very body of the one of whom naught may be said. Let us open now and seek to understand. Let us now regather in the magical circle of invocation, reflective of our union in love and mind and will. Then, as wisdom adds to wisdom, we may well and truly say, Warrior am I, and from the battle I emerge triumphant. Together, warrior am I, and from the battle I emerge triumphant. Now let each of us in turn take our stand at the sacred central point, where, revolving in the cone of power, upon the pedestal of light, in heartfelt joy we give to the group and to the world, and in heartfelt joy we build for the group and for the world lofty qualities of being, all in the service of the Christ and the plan divine. If anyone now wills to speak for the welfare of the group and of the world, now is the time to speak. Together and as one, let us sound the ancient mantram of the new and dawning age.